Hello friends, welcome back to the Brothers in Dice channel. We haven't done an unboxing on the channel in quite some time. That's because there were no new Chaos releases. But today we have something here. Is it a Chaos model? No, it is not. It is Invictor Tactical Warsuit. Okay, let's dig in. Okay, with the glossy foil out of the hand, let's look at the back of the box. The suit actually looks quite a bit similar to the Redemptor dreadnought. However, you can see that there is a Space Marine sitting inside, so it is not a dreadnought. And a lot of people had some bad feelings about this, because there is a lot of lore about the dreadnoughts, about the heroes of the Imperium, deadly wounded, sitting inside or buried in the sarcophagus of the dreadnought. Well, anyway, this guy looks pretty badass. He holds a heavy bolter in his hand. In the other hand, he has an incendium cannon, which is like super flamer. There are some heavy Stubers, and on top of that, there is a Fragstorm launcher on the top. Cool. And apparently you have different options for the heads and so on. Okay, so let's see what is in the box. Alright, so we have 3 sprues. I'm not sure if any of these is identical with the Redemptor dreadnought, but I think not. Okay. So we have the main pieces, the armor plating. We have some smaller pieces here on this sprue. There is the grenade launcher. And on this sprue we have the weapons. So there is the... Oh, this is not the Stuber. What is this? Is it? Oh. There are the small Stubers that go onto his torso, and this is the big gun that you can replace the incendium cannon with. There is the heavy bolter, there is the Marine who sits inside right here, and you have 3 different hats for him. Alright, this looks pretty cool. Let's see what else we have. There is the base. We have the transfer sheets and the build guide. Okay, so yep, looks pretty good. I'm just looking for the different options that you can use. Alright, so I guess the cannons can be put on and still be moved, because there is a no glue sign. And this is how you build the cage for the Marine, the different joints. How posable the legs are, I wonder. No. So here are the joints. Okay, yeah, so here you can see the different gun options for his right hand. The heavy incendium cannon versus something else, which I do not know the name of yet, but we can check in the profile. Okay, so this is the guy. He has 10 movement, ballistic 3+, weapon skill 3+, strength 7, toughness 6. Oh, it's only toughness 6. Well, he doesn't have a front armor plate. 13 wounds, that's pretty good. 4 attacks, which is standard for this dreadnought kind. And 3+ save. Okay, any special rules? It explodes. He does have Angels of Death, so You can use the new special rules from the new Marine Codex there. Concealed position. When you set up this model during deployment, it can be set up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 inches away from the enemy deployment zone and any enemy models. Pretty cool. So he's actually a scout. You can deploy him anywhere on the battlefield, just like the scouts. A heavy sidearm. With this model, while this model is within 1 inch of any enemy units, its heavy bolter has a type characteristics of pistol 3. Cool. So he can shoot his heavy bolter as a pistol into the combat that he's in. And now let's check the Incendium cannon. That's what interests me. 2d6, heavy 2d6, 12-inch range, strength 5, damage 1, and it auto hits. So it's a super heavy flamer with a 12-inch range and 2d6 shots that automatically hit. And twin iron hail autocannon. Okay, so I guess this is the gun that he holds in his hand, which is heavy 6 and strength 7. Yeah, so it's an autocannon doing 2 damage. Yeah, he's armed to his teeth and he's actually quite good in combat. He has 4 attacks and his fist does flat 3 damage with AP -3 and strength 14. I think he's pretty good. And power rating is 6. Okay, so do you want to see how this model looks built? How this model looks like when it's built? Just stay with me and follow my magic. Ta-da! And there are the models painted. My magic is getting better. Not only are these built and painted, but there are 3 of them. Wow, I'm amazing. Well, to be honest, actually, Oliver painted these guys and they look stunning. Each one of them has a different driver, a driver with a different head, and each one of them is posed a little bit differently, as you can see. So these are pretty much the options that you have. There are not a ton of them, but you can still tell the model apart when you look closely. You can see that these guys are holding the heavy bolter in the hand. This guy has only the fist, and the heavy bolter is holstered in on his hip. And the right hand guns are actually magnetized, so you can swap them. This is the special autocannon, and it can be swapped like this for the flamer. Yeah, I must say that I quite like the models. They look quite fresh, very similar to the what do you call it, the Redemptor dreadnought, and we can compare actually the models side by side. So this is the Redemptor dreadnought. He's of course more heavily armored than the Invictor Suit, and thanks to that he has toughness of 7. The suit has only toughness of 6. So on the first look they look very similar, but actually when you look at them side by side you can see quite a lot of differences. And there is the regular small old school dreadnought right next to them. Yeah, he's about 30% smaller. Well, anyway, guys, these are the Invictor suits. Hope you liked this unboxing. Let me know if you want to see more of this stuff on the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.